Namaste, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Good that you're here. So make yourself comfortable. Make sure you have soft and nice warm clothes on, enough cushions and props around you. And then we can start with bringing our hands together, closing your eyes. Just breathe a couple of times. And then just remember the 5 points of regret, of respect and gratitude, not regret. And the first one is the place where you are, the time where we're living in, yourself, but also everything what's around you. And as last, the teachings. So feel respect and gratitude from out of your heart. And then we go into the butterfly. We always start the yin class with the butterfly to opening the gates and the gateways on the back that the chi can flow freely. So soles together, and you can bring the heels closer in if you like to have more stretch and going on in the hip area and inner thigh. And if you go forwards with the heels, it's most of the times more comfortable. Using props or stuff to support knees or head. And what it's about is that you're rounding the spine. So you bring the chin down and then slowly, you go to your maximum point where you can feel that there's something going on in the spine, the neck, the mid spine, the lower spine. Hands you can place where you like. And then in the first position, it's always good to connect with the breath and the body to really see and feel. So start to breathe. Start to feel the air coming into the nose and also going out to the nose. Feeling the movement in the belly. Really relax in the breath. And then notice the body. What kinds of sensations? Tingling sensation maybe. Or you feel maybe a little resistance in the body, contraction of muscles, but then you can let go. It's like contract, relax, pushing and pulling. And then a certain time you surrender to that. Maybe you feel a deep stretch, and deep opening. And sometimes you can feel compression, the pressure somewhere, like maybe the hips now, in the hips, in the front, where the hip flexors, they get compressed. Maybe you feel only the pressure from your ankles into the mat. Just notice. hands back to the sitting bones, and slowly, slowly, you rise up. Do what you need to do, maybe some shoulder circles or some windshield wipers. But then when you're ready, you come lying down on the belly. So do that in your way. And what we do here is in Sanskrit, in the Ashtanga series, we call it Bekasana. That's meaning frog pose, but in Yin we have another pose who is also frog. So I don't know what's name we can name this one. So what you do, you're bending one leg. You bring the opposite arm a little bit in a diagonal line on the mat so you have balance. And you can bring it more forwards, and even maybe you can just lie down. Maybe that's also enough. Then with the same arm, you're reaching and catch. So maybe you stay here. What you can do, you can bring the heel closer in. So the target area, it's the front body now. So we started with the forward bend, and now we go more in a back bending and opening and giving space on the front. But in this pose, what you can do, if that's possible, the hand, you put it on the inside, and then you press your heel down, and then you turning the fingers forwards. So you get also a deep stretch in your shoulder. Maybe this is too much, then you just hold it in your foot. Maybe when you go more forwards with the arm and lying down, maybe then it's working. But for the shoulder, it's nicer to be a little bit more up. Then you can press your foot more down. The head, just normal, or hanging down, or gazing forwards. And you are allowed to sink a little bit in your shoulder. If that's painful, then just do the pose lying down on the belly. And also here, just focus on the breath. And especially when this posture, this yin posture, is new for you. You can feel a kind of storm running in your body, in the areas, kind of contraction, pulling and pressing and things like that. And here in Amsterdam, there's a storm outside, but especially with tornadoes, with that storms, when you go all the way into the middle, there's completely silence, stillness. So now in this posture, in this yin posture, you feel maybe this storm running around. Just to gaze forwards, looking to one point or closing your eyes. Breathing, focus on the breath. Then you slowly, slowly go more into this silence, stillness. Just focus on the breath, traveling with the breath inside. Traveling with the breath to that cairn, this core of silence. But of course, this is very, very difficult, not easy to do, especially because we are stretching in the stomach and spleen meridian. If we look to the meridians, if you are interested in that, and stomach and spleen meridian, and they have also influence on thoughts and feelings and emotions, and of course the physical body, mental body and emotion body. And on the mental body, it can be giving also like a storm inside, gales in the mind, and running, spinning wheels, and making from something small something big, like from a mosquito to an elephant. And temporarily, when we are stretching the fascia, this meridian, we can experience that. So then really focus on the breath. Learn to come to that silence place. But probably you hear it, the bell is going, so we can let go. Take your time. Maybe you have to lie down for a while, just resting and feeling the flow of energy now. That it's not a storm anymore, but just a calm river. Take your time, but if you're ready, we do the other side. So now you're bending the left. Place your arm in a diagonal line way, then you have more balance. The hand goes on the inside, and then you push your heel down. You turn the elbow up, you turn in your shoulder, and you turn the fingertips forwards. If that's not possible, just hold your ankle or bringing your arm more forwards and lying down on the belly and just holding your ankle. So two target areas here, shoulder top and hip flexors, quadriceps, a little bit maybe also in your lower belly, you can feel it, and had the back bending in the lower spine. But again, the focus is on the breath. Maybe a focus point to gaze to or closing your eyes. And traveling from these spinning wheels or the storm you experience in your body just to calmness. Just breathe into the belly. And if you want to go deeper, you can stretch your elbow. This side, I need to stretch a little bit. There's a lot of blockage in that leg, so a good deep stretch is needed in my body. And then softly, softly letting go. And just stretch your right arm open, left hand on your shoulder, and swing your leg over. So open wing here. So target area is now the shoulder. Put your head down or lean with something under it. If you like, you can bring the other hand to the lower spine. And then slowly you turn back to the belly, bring your left hand back, bring your legs back. Take your time. Bring your arm back, and then we do the other side. So we stretch your arm about shoulder height. Sometimes you have to replace it a little bit and then turning to that side to press yourself away and then stepping over with the other leg. And the head, you can just rest down. The leg who's under, you can bend a little bit for balance. And if you like, you can bring the hand from the other hand, my right hand on the spine, the lower spine. So now the target area is the chest area, armpit area, little twist. And if you do it in this way with bringing your leg backward, racing backwards, then you feel a stretch, maybe even also by your hip flexors, working still on the stomach meridian. And by the chest, the heart and lungs. But here, just focus on the breath, traveling to the core of silence. And then slowly bring your arm back and bring back on the belly. Take your time. When you're ready, you're turning all the way to the spine and bringing your knees to your chest. And then lifting up the head and make yourself like a really little ball. Just stay breathing here. And then softly you're coming down. And then come in the last rebound, the last relaxation to feel the energy flowing more calmer, more peaceful inside of you. Just close your eyes. Use maybe a blanket for over you. Use cushions for under your knees, or sometimes it's nice to put something more heavier on the belly. Just rest. And slowly start to come back in the moment. Stretch yourself out. You can always lie down longer if you like. But maybe you want to start your day now. So bending your knees and turning to your side. Press yourself up and come in a comfortable sit. And bringing the hands together, closing your eyes. And bring the hands to by the forehead. For that peaceful, quiet, silent mind. And then bring the hands in front of the heart, traveling into the heart, traveling in the core of the heart to finding that being comfortable still. And then bringing the hands also for the belly, the witness to ground yourself in your authentic self. And that's your power, that's your strength. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. And if you want to donate me to support me in this COVID time, there is a link of PayPal below. And if you like to have a more personal practice with me, you can book a private on my website, skadiyoga.com. You can see the link also below. Thank you so much. Bye bye.